Good afternoon, this is Ian Dubé. I'm here at Langston Hughes High School. We are here at the Atlanta, Georgia Relays, and I'm here with Omo Osaghae, hurdler from Texas. Welcome to Atlanta.
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Recently, we got a chance to get a little insight on you. So, give me a little bit about your background, how you got into sport, your family influences.
I have a pretty big family, there's 7 of us total. So I have 5 siblings, a younger sister, 2 older brothers, and an older sister. We've been a pretty big athletic family. One of my older brothers, he laid a pretty strong foundation for me as far as football and tracks. In my case, track was never really long term. It was football because obviously football season comes first. So you go football season and kind of in between that, it's off season, and I wasn't a basketball guy, so it's kind of, well, what do I do to supplement my football off season training? And obviously, you get speed from track, so that's honestly how I got into running track. Was my brothers warning me that I might want to be able to get my speed and keep my endurance up.
When you went to Texas Tech, did you go on a football scholarship or did you go on a track scholarship?
Yeah, I actually went on. I actually didn't go on scholarship at all. I came on books as a walk-on.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to play football, and I was recruited by a lot of different places. But we had Marlon Odom, Sean Harrison, Brian Scott. I think there was 4 All-American hurdlers there, and like 6 or 7 All-Conference hurdlers there. So it was kind of hard for me to want to keep going when I had something in my hometown that was pretty good. Because I had made it to state my junior and my senior year. So it was pretty hard to turn down. All that experience that I could learn from. Trying to go to the next level. So. It was almost like it left me no choice, so it was just track, and that's what it was going to be once I decided I wanted to go to Tech. They had a really good system there, and they wanted me to kind of follow a path between the hurdlers that came before me, and it worked. It was working really well, but just at one point, I think it was my sophomore year, it was kind of like I guess the breakthrough moment. I got the very last spot in for nationals, the very last spot in the region, and it was like I didn't foresee it coming, but you get more track seats, instead of ending it early. So once I got that confidence, it was me and then one more of the senior hurdlers that I came in with, because he had a red shirt my freshman year, so he had a red shirt year. So it was me and him. We made it, and I wasn't expected to do anything. I was, kind of one of those. I'm happy. I'm just happy to be here. Right. You don't want to be in that. I'm happy to be here, because it's like, well, I'm here with him, so I proved I belong here. So. I want to keep going. So I was able to make the prelims and make the semifinals and make finals and become an All-American as a sophomore. And I remember I was happy, but I ended up getting 7th or 8th, which is still All-American. But in my mind, it's 7 out of 8. So I didn't really think too much of it. But when I finally got back to the training area and saw the coaches, they were just ecstatic, and it kind of just filled me up. Like I didn't realize it was such a big deal because I didn't win, But they were just, it was almost like it made me feel like I won, and you didn't, but you can't help but feel that way. So that kind of propelled me forward, from the end of my sophomore year to the beginning of my junior year. So I remember, it was kind of big talk, and in my first indoor meet, I qualified for nationals. I hit an automatic time, and it was like, all right, well now we know, and I think I was really close to the school record just off my first meeting. So it was kind of like, all right, well. I've still got a whole another year to go, and I'm already doing this the very first meet, so I think that I can surpass my elders, So that was kind of like the affirmation, like, all right, I can do this, and I can push further than what I thought I could.
So you had a very successful collegiate career. Mm-hmm. So now you step up or you make the decision to step up in the professional realm, the professional track and field.
Yeah.
So what were the factors you had to consider that you were either going to, get your degree and move on to your professional career, or you were going to continue to pursue your dream of becoming an Olympian? What were the thoughts behind that?
Yeah, I ended up graduating in 2011, but I was supposed to graduate in 2010 after coming off of I got second at indoor nationals, and the very first outdoor practice, we're doing 4x1 handoffs, and I ended up hurting my hamstring, so I had to redshirt my entire outdoor season. You hear people get hurt all the time, but I guess that's relatively late to get your first long time injury, especially playing football all these years. So it was after that I just kind of stepped away for track, because I don't want to be near this, because I can't deal with not being able to run. It was a lot to take in. So I actually ended up not having an indoor, but I won USA indoors that year.
Yes.
So coming back, I had a lot of momentum, coming for outdoor season. So I was able to finish my outdoor season instead of just going straight from indoor or having to decide. So I still had the outdoor season also to finish my school. So I wanted to make sure I finish it right, because I kind of had a sour taste in my mouth, from getting hurt and not being able to, finish like I wanted to. So for sure I wanted to come back to school and, do things right and finish off the right way. And I was able to do that. And So that part kind of took care of itself. That was kind of the decision, and it made it a lot easier. You know, when you have a lot of agents coming at you and stuff like that, it was just like I'm trying to enjoy my time. You know, I'm not going to have another senior year in college, so let me just enjoy this, and then the rest will come, and it did. So it worked out really well for me.
So this is Olympic year. It's a really important year for your athletic career. What's next for you as far as the next competition, and what do you think it's going to take to make the Olympic team this year?
So you want to make sure coming in you get some good races, some good times, some good competition in, so you can feel all those factors, because for sure at the trials you're going to have that, and at the Olympics it's going to be more so. I think my goal time, I want to come at least 13.2 low.
13 going into the trials?
Yeah, coming into the trials. I feel like that'd be a really good time to come in at. As far as for me right now, it's just kind of repetition. It's getting the feel back. This is what I had in college, 8-step, and then after I turned pro, I switched to 7-step, and I got hurt, so I had to come back to 8. For me personally, I just need to get a few more races to be able to feel that rhythm, and then I think I'll be good to go.
Let's be in the Olympic trials.
Okay.
In July. You're in lane 4. What do you have to do on that date and at that time to make sure that you solidify your spot on one of those 3 rigs to make that team?
Tunnel vision. That's something that you hear a lot as a hurdler, but I'm a little seasoned in the game, so I'll run against the Aries and the David Olivers and the Ronnie Ashes and the Jason Richardsons, and I could keep going because that's how high the level of competition is.
High.
And that's how high the level of competition is in the hurdles. So I could just keep on going, but I've been at it for a while, and even in college I raced against a lot of these guys. So I feel like on that specific day it's going to take tunnel vision, because the work will be put in already. It's not like you're just gonna flip the switch and here I go 1260 something, right out of the gate.
Right,
so
right.
I feel like the work will be put in, and it will be more focusing on specifically what you need to do in order to come out with top 3 and then beyond that.
Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for
Good
having
luck.
me.
We're looking forward to seeing you out in Eugene in a couple weeks. No, at least a month.
Yeah, but a month is some change.
Yes, a month is some change. I look forward to seeing you on that podium.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.